Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. My name is Jahidul and today we are going to have a DTRS session where we are going to discuss 10 important current affair topics from newspaper articles, and also we are going to solve MCQs on those topics. And the lead topic for today's discussion is based on Prakriti 2025. So we will understand what is Prakriti initiative and we will discuss, let's say, in detail about this particular initiative. And before we go ahead, let us quickly see this quotation. This quotation is from Kofi Annan and he has been the Secretary General of the United Nations Organization. So let us read this quotation. So it says, you cannot have peace without security and you cannot have security without inclusive development. Okay. So if you want peace in the world, you need to have security for people in the world. And if you want to have security for people in the world, you need to go for inclusive development. So basically, the basic focus is inclusive development. So everybody, right, should get an opportunity to develop themselves, to get a good lifestyle, to get educated, right? So that's why it is very much important that inclusive development must be focused upon. Okay, so here this quotation actually gives very much importance to inclusive development. And such quotations are very much important for the UPSC essay paper and also the ethics paper. So with this, let us talk about a batch at Lukmaan IAS. We are starting the Public Admin Foundation batch from 3rd of June 2025. Admissions are open. So if you join early, so you are going to get some concession in the batch. Apart from this, we have Panch Sutra All India Prelims mock test series. So this test series is important for all candidates who are appearing in the UPSC Prelims 2025. All the tests are mock test, means they are full length test of the UPSC standard. If you give this test, you will get to know, the standard of UPSC papers, and also you will get resources. You will get access to all the questions, their explanation, and also video discussion will be provided to you, right? Then we have Ethics Foundation batch. This is to cover the GS paper 4, right? Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude. It's going to start from June, okay, 2nd June 2025. Admission is open in this batch also. Now we have, let's say, these 10 topics that we are going to discuss today. First topic is Prakriti 2025. Then we are going to discuss about Changtang Plateau of Southeastern. So we will discuss in detail where this plateau is located. And also we will discuss about some people, let's say, like who reside in this plateau. We are going to discuss about peatlands. Peatlands, it's a geographical feature. We'll discuss about the uniqueness associated with this peatland. So basically this is a topic from Environment and Ecology section. Then we are going to discuss about Circular Economy Forum in Asia and the Pacific. We'll discuss the meaning of circular economy, all right? Then we are going to discuss about Animal Welfare Board of India. We will understand whether this board is a statutory board or it is a constitutional board or it is an executive board. We are going to discuss. Then we are going to discuss about Panchayati Raj system in India in detail, all right? Then we are going to discuss about a river which is Bhavani River, okay? So rivers are important because, let's say, they are asked as part of geography topic. Then Mohiniyattam, which is a classical dance, we will discuss in detail about Mohiniyattam, from which state it originates. We will discuss about the feature of this particular dance. Then we are going to discuss in detail about African Union. And then we will discuss about a new term which is known as servicification of manufacturing. So we will understand what is servicification of manufacturing, alright. So with this, let us quickly move to the first topic, which is first question, okay. So this question is related to Prakriti. So they have given, let's say, 2 statements related to Prakriti. We need to read about it. And before we go ahead, let's say, I will talk about what is Prakriti. So Prakriti 2025, Prakriti stands for Resilience, Awareness, Knowledge and Resources for Integrating Transformational Initiatives. All right. So Prakriti initiative is for promoting carbon markets. Okay, carbon market. Trading in carbon and all. So when it says it is an international conference to discuss the critical role of afforestation activities in combating climate change. This is wrong because Prakriti stands for carbon related thing, how carbon can be utilized. Although this is related, but it is not precise. All right. Second, the conference is being organized under the aegis of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. This is wrong. This is being organized by the Ministry of Power. okay, by Ministry of Power basically. So there is an organization under Ministry of Power which is Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So that is organizing this. So both these statements are wrong. Correct answer is option D. Alright. So Union Minister of Power and Housing and Urban Affairs Shri Manohar Lal inaugurates Prakriti 2025. So you see Union Minister of Power and Housing basically. Housing and Urban Affairs basically. Okay. Prakriti means promoting resilience, awareness, knowledge and resource for integrating transformational initiative. Okay, it is a conference on carbon markets. You see, conference on carbon markets. It was organized in New Delhi. So that's why we are reading. Now we have another question. Okay, so in this question, basically they have given details, right, about a particular, let's say, tribe, about, let's say, some people. So what is the detail? So they are semi-nomadic people found mainly in Changtang Plateau of southeastern Ladakh. They can be identified by their colonial yak skin tents called Ribu. Which of the following tribal communities is being referred to in the above paragraph? Okay, so this community is known as Changpa community. Okay, so this is a community which is Changpa community. And so Changpa community are the people who reside in Ladakh. Okay, so some people are nomadic. Nomadic means like they keep on moving from one part to another part, one place to another. They do, I mean, like, you know, jhum cultivation basically, and they reside on kind of, you know, hilly areas. Apart from this, there are some people who have settled down at a particular place. Okay, so people who keep on moving, people who are nomadic, they are known as Falfa, and people who have settled down in fixed location, they are known as Fangpa. Okay, Fangpa and Falpa. And they together are known as Changpa community, okay, Changpa, and they basically, like, you know, follow Buddhism. Dalai Lama, I mean, like, you know, their spiritual leader is Dalai Lama. So Ladakh's Changpa nomads struggle in the face of global warming, okay, so global warming is there, so these people are struggling. Now we have another question, question number 3, let's discuss about it. Consider the following statements. They have given 2 statements, we need to identify which statements are correct. When we talk about the first statement, it says peatlands hold more carbon than all the world's forest. Okay, this statement is right. Okay, peatland occupy more than 10% of the earth's surface. Basically, peatland occupy less than 3% of the earth's surface. But the thing is, peatlands together, I mean, like, you know, they hold more carbon than all forests put together. Okay, so that's why it is important. Why we are reading this? Because recently a report has been released, and that report has said that peatlands are not being protected. Okay, peatlands are the places where huge amount of carbon is stored. Okay, and they are not being protected, and if these carbon are also released in the atmosphere, so it's going to cause more global warming. So it says peatland hold more carbon than all the world's forest, yet they dangerously underprotected. Okay, so they are not protected well. Okay, so that's why. Now we have another question, question number 4. Okay, this question is about an organization. It's this question is about circular economy. It's Circular Economy Forum in Asia and the Pacific. Okay, so like 3 statements are there related to circular economy, so we will go through it. So the forum was launched by the United Nations Center for Regional Development in 2013. This year is wrong, it has been launched in 2009. Okay, which year? 2009. So first statement is wrong. The forum launches a decade-long declaration at the end of each meeting, which is binding on the parties. This statement is also wrong. Up to this it is right, but, like, you know, it is not binding. Okay, it is voluntary and non-binding on the parties. Okay, voluntary and non-binding on the parties. We have another statement. India has hosted this forum for the first time in 2025. Okay, this statement is also wrong. India has hosted this particular forum in the year of 2018 for the first time, and that was hosted in Indore. Okay, it was hosted in Indore. India is going to hold the 12th session of this particular summit in Jaipur, okay, Rajasthan. So all these statements are incorrect, means correct answer is option D. So India to host 12th regional 3R circular economy, okay, and circular economy forum in Asia and the Pacific, okay. So India is going to hold the 12th session. First India has already held in 2018, okay. So it is going to be held in Jaipur, Rajasthan, all right. Now we have another question. So this question is related to Animal Welfare Board of India, okay. So Animal Welfare Board of India, we need to consider these statements. It is a statutory body, this statement is right. Prime Minister is not the ex officio chairperson. Like this particular body, Animal Welfare Board of India, generally so they have their own chairman. So it can be Indian Forest Services officer. Many a times IAS officer are also meet the chairperson of this body, okay, like that. The board has power to grant funds for welfare of animals in the country. This statement is also right. So how many statements are right? Only 2. Okay, B is the right answer. Animal Welfare Board of India, brief of activities of Animal Welfare Board of India. So this particular newspaper article was in the news recently. So that's why let's say we have included about it. Alright, so let's move to the next question. This question is question number 6, and this question is related to, let's say, 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Okay, basically we are talking about various things in this particular body. So 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act mandates the reservation of 1/3 of all seats in every panchayat for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes are not included, but women are included, okay. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and women. Other backward classes are not included, under 1/3 reservation. It is the wish of the state if they want to give reservation to the OBCs in panchayats, okay. But constitutionally it is not included. So first statement is wrong. Second statement, the State Finance Commission is constitutionally required to recommend measures to improve the financial position of panchayats, okay. Up to this, from here to here it is right, but this is incorrect, okay. This particular portion is incorrect. Ensure uniformity in the devolution of funds across all states. This is wrong. It is not a constitutional mandate for the State Election Commission to ensure uniform distribution of funds across all states, okay. The Gram Sabha as defined under Article 243A has the power to approve the annual budget and audit reports of the panchayat, okay. Now here we are talking about Gram Sabha, which is, let's say, Gram Sabha is a bigger body as compared to the panchayats. All right. So related to Gram Sabha, here we need to understand that in this particular statement, which is statement number 3, okay, Article 243A empowers the Gram Sabha to participate in decision making and governance at the village level. However, approving annual budget and audit reports of panchayat is not explicitly mentioned in the constitutional power, okay. So this is wrong, okay. So they do not have the power to approve the annual budgets, okay, like that. Fourth, the 11th schedule of the constitution lists 29 subjects on which panchayat can legislate and implement policies independently without the interference from the state government. This statement is also wrong. See, panchayats do not have the legislative powers, okay, no legislative powers are there. Means they cannot make laws, okay. They do not have independent legislative powers, okay. So the 11th schedule lists 29 subjects of panchayats to plan and implement programs. However, they do not have independent legislative powers. Their authority depends on state laws and enacted under Article 243 Clause G, okay, 243G. So none of these statements are correct related to this. What a government study reveals about the state of panchayats in India. Okay, so basically why we are reading this particular topic, because panchayats are considered to be the third tier of governance in the country. Okay, so they are at the grassroots level, and it is the constitutional mandate that these bodies, the panchayats and gram sabhas, they should be empowered enough so that they are independent. Okay, they are independently able to meet their financial requirements and many other things. Okay, however, although constitutionally it has been established, but panchayats have not been given much powers so far. Much devolution of power has not happened, and they are truly not independent, they are not working as per the expectation. Okay. So here this particular question is related to Bhavini river. It's a geography based question. 3 statements are there, we need to identify which of these statements are correct. It originates in the Annamalai hills of the Western Ghats. Okay, so it says it originates in the Annamalai hills of Western Ghats. But this statement is wrong. Why? Because it originates in the upper regions of Nilgiris of Western Ghat. Okay, so not in Annamalai hills but in upper regions of Nilgiris of Western Ghats. It is the largest tributary of Kaveri river in Tamil Nadu. This statement is wrong because it is not the largest tributary, it is the second largest river. It is the second largest river. Okay, it is the second largest river in that particular place. Okay, so it is not a largest tributary of like Kaveri. So the river confluences with Kaveri river at the town of Bhavini after it travels 185 km. About 90% of the river water is used for agriculture. Okay, this is the thing. Now third statement is also third statement is right. It says Bhavani Sagar Dam, built on the Bhavani river, is one of the largest earthen dams in the world. This statement is right. Means only third statement is right, which is option D. It is a geography based topic. Okay, this topic is a geography based topic. Bhavini river water at Palayur village unsafe for drinking. So a river, a report has come related to the quality of water in the Bhavini river. So that's why this question. Okay. Now we have another question. This is question number 8. We will quickly go through this question. Take your time. So this question is related to Mohini Attam. Okay, Mohini Attam, it's a classical dance in India. Okay, so this topic is important under art and culture section. So we are reading about Mohini Attam. So what it says, it is a classical dance form that originated in Tamil Nadu. This statement is wrong. Why? It is a classical dance. This is true, but the state name is wrong. This is in the state of Kerala. Okay, not Tamil Nadu. It follows the Tandava style of dance. Okay, this statement is wrong. Okay, it is not Tandava style, but it is Lasya style. Okay, Lasya. So what is Tandava? What is Lasya? Lasya style is graceful, beautiful dance being performed by females. Tandava is that form of dance which is forceful, or that showcases, you might have heard about Shiva's dance, Tandava style. So it can be a call for war like that. So Tandava style is that one. Lasya style is very graceful, beautiful dance. So correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. So reviving the Desi Mohini Attam repertoire. Okay, so it was in news. Now we have another question, question number 9. We'll go through this question. Consider the following statements regarding African Union. Okay, so African Union was established in 1963. This statement is wrong. African Union was established in 2002. So African Union was established in 2002 as a successor of the Organization of African Unity. But the Organization of African Unity was established in 1963. Are you understanding? So African Union was established in 2002, but this was established in 1963, and African Union is a successor. Okay. The headquarters of African Union is not in Johannesburg, it's in Addis Ababa. Okay, Ethiopia. Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is a country in Africa. The Peace and Security Council of the African Union is responsible for maintaining peace and security on the African continent. This statement is right, means option C, only 3 is the right answer. So this question, this newspaper article, funding gaps, climate change stall malaria elimination in Africa. Okay. Now we have another question, which is question number 10. We'll quickly go through this question. What it says, consider the following statements. I mean, like, so now they are saying which of the following statements about servification of manufacturing is correct. Correct answer is option A. It refers to the increasing reliance on specialized services within the manufacturing sector. Okay, so manufacturing sector is a sector where goods are being made. Okay, tangible goods are being manufactured basically, but they rely on service sector also, because like there are many important activities of the manufacturing sector that are performed by the service sector. So this is known as servicification. Okay, servicification. And so manufacturing sector relies, let's say, like to servicification for their work. So it says rising servicification of manufacturing makes wage growth comparison tough. Okay, so this is the thing. So this newspaper article was there. So that's all from my side in today's DTRS session. If you have any questions, kindly write it on the comment section. If you like this discussion, like it on YouTube also. So that helps the channel to grow. Thank you so much everyone for watching this lecture. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.